Clara's enigmatic night journey. Clara, a 20-year-old blonde actress and dancer with striking blue eyes, steps out of a dimly lit gentleman's club wearing a futuristic, sultry Barbarella-inspired outfit. Metallic, form-fitting, with daring cutouts highlighting her curves. In the shadowy back alley, she hails a taxi. The driver, an eerily handsome man with the features of a young Christopher Lee, stares at her through the rearview mirror. His pale skin glows under the streetlights, and his fangs are faintly visible as his soulless, bloodshot eyes fixate on her. The atmosphere is tense, with an eerie mist swirling around the car. Clara's expression shifts from confidence to unease, her reflection distorted in the mirror as she grips her purse tightly. Clara finishes her dazzling performance at an upscale gentleman's club, wearing a shimmering Barbarella-inspired outfit. The applause still rings in her ears as she steps out the back door into the quiet, fog-filled alley. Feeling the buzz from one too many celebratory drinks, Clara leans against the wall, catching her breath. She waves down a taxi that appears almost instantly, its headlights cutting through the mist. The taxi driver, a pale man with slicked back hair and chiseled features reminiscent of a young Christopher Lee, greets her with a low, velvety voice. His dark suit adds to his old-world charm. Clara slides into the back seat, thinking little of his intense gaze. As the taxi moves through the empty streets, Clara begins to feel an unnatural chill, despite the warmth of her outfit. She glances at the driver's reflection in the rearview mirror and notices his eyes, cold, piercing, and unblinking. Clara leans forward to get a better look, and that's when she sees them. Sharp, gleaming fangs peeking from the driver's faint smirk. His reflection distorts, his eyes now pools of crimson, staring straight into her soul. Her heart races as she clutches the door handle, but it won't budge. The city outside seems to blur into darkness, and the sound of the taxi's engine fades into an eerie silence. The driver's voice, deep and commanding, echoes in her head, calling her by name. Just as panic grips her, Clara jolts awake, finding herself slumped in the back seat as the taxi pulls up to her apartment building. The driver is now an ordinary man, looking at her with mild concern. Clara fumbles for her purse, pays the fare, and stumbles out of the taxi. The night air clears her head slightly, but the memory of those crimson eyes lingers. She ascends the stairs to her apartment, heart still pounding. After locking the door behind her, she leans against it, trying to shake off the lingering dread. As Clara heads to bed, she passes the mirror in her hallway. For a fleeting moment, she thinks she sees the taxi driver's face staring back at her. Shivering, she mutters to herself, "No more drinks before a late-night cab ride."